Oh, hello, everybody.
Whoa, hello there.
We have 250 packs we're going to crack.
Plus 2, 7 boxes. Let's go.
It's all right. And
the 252.
252 packs?
She was so close.
She gets a freebie?
Yeah.
Oh, Kim, get a freebie.
Buy 250, you know.
Yeah, if you those of you who don't know what we're doing, we're just, it's only $20 store credit. You already drew the winner. Oh, no. So if you want to get in on the next time we give away free stuff like this, which is going to be a lot, the newest set, just click down below, join our Twitch, click follow, and once you're a follower, type exclamation point enter, all you got to do. But, yeah, okay, so with AI, we were kind of going on about that one. At least ChatGPT, not so much AI, like... Hey, thanks for shoving stream elements into the dumpster.
Cody James 52 shoved
yeah,
stream
no,
elements
it's like
into the dumpster.
It's still a new
Cody
technology,
James
so it's definitely got its
tier
like
one sub to stream elements.
chinks
They
in the
have
armor.
How long has it been
Subs
out
in
for?
the
I was
channel.
like, how long has it been, I guess consumer side?
It's been out for years, but like not nowhere near what it is now. Like ChatGPT just rolled out a new one, like 4.0. I don't even know.
I saw that. I was going to ask what the 0 was, and I'm like, what is that?
It's faster, it's better. But, like, I mean, they're still trying to figure out how to make it work the way it should. But now you can have a memory, so you can tell it to remember things, and it's great. The problem is like, the memory, though, you have to actually tell it to put a timestamp on the memory. Otherwise, it doesn't know when it remembered it, so it doesn't know what goes where.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
And I have that issue right now because we were coding weeks ago, and we did something in a code, and then we decided to change it. So now it's got both memories. So sometimes when we talk about it, it tries to change the code back to the old way because it can't. So, and that's before I knew to say, hey, timestamp this. We're going to save it to memory. And it would put a timestamp. So then, then you can tell it, search your memory by timestamp, order your memories by that. So it's like learning the little things you have to do so it doesn't break,
Yeah, I was telling people a little bit. I was like, he'll be back down when he runs out of queries,
Yeah, well, when you work with code, especially like right now, it's easy to max out your ChatGPT. But they opened up a lot of it for free. Because before you'd have to use the 3.5, which is terrible. Terrible. Yeah. That's the one that made all the fake, like, court cases. And you ask it a question, it doesn't know, it just makes up the answer.
It'll just make it up, and it's like, yo, attract customers. Tatsugary.
Now, it'll still do that, don't get me wrong. A lot less, but the good version is now, like a lot of people on the Reddit, it's like, why even pay for it? Well, idiots like me who throw 1,000 questions at it a day, that's about it.
Yes, yeah. At some point, I'll just give you mine and be like, all right, here, we need extra, some overflow.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I'm trying to get Wifey to understand. Like, I think most people, it's kind of like the internet. When you look at it like, oh, my God, I understand. This is going to be insane. A lot of people are like, who cares?
All right, we're doing this already. Kim is having a keep and not keep pile, and we have one card in the keep pile.
Okay.
It's Tatsugiri, so... and the goal is Eevee, which we have not opened an Eevee yet tonight, and we have seen... 5 cases have been knocked out already, so...
All right.
It's got to be here, right?
But, so the kid turned 18 3 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, big
so,
milestone.
of course, she's like, let's go get a tattoo. All right, well, you're 18. You can make up your own mind. So, take her to the tattoo shop, right? We end up going to a couple. So, when she actually gets the tattoo, it's just Wifey and the kid there. And Wifey is not really good with, like, explaining things. So, she texts me. They went to a tattoo parlor that had live plants in it, okay? And Wifey remembers you're not supposed to get a tattoo in a tattoo parlor with live plants. She couldn't remember why.
Oh.
So, she asks me why. And instead of, wasting my time typing it all out, I just open ChatGPT and say, why is it a bad idea to get tattooed near plants?
Yeah, why
Send.
is it?
Well, because, I'll explain here in a second. So, and it types out why you should never get a tattoo in a tattoo parlor with live plants. And then I just copy, paste it back to her. And I'm like, please understand the power. If you have a question, just ask the question. And the reasons being is, one, there's allergens. Of course, I can go in there. But anything in the air, in the environment, goes under your skin. So live plants have a lot of toxins, a lot of irritants. So on the low end, it can irritate your tattoo, messing it up, and it's not going to heal properly. On the higher end, if you get some of the spores, some of the whatever, you get nice little infections. So it's something where, is it going to happen? No. But why take the risk? Why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why put a live plant in the tattoo parlor when you know you're you're not adding to anything other than adding to danger value. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
So the whole point is if you see a live plant in a tattoo parlor, it's not so much the plant that's the danger. It's they should know that this increases infection risk, and if they don't care, what other things are they doing that they don't care about? Do you know what I mean? It's your first sign of understanding of are they doing this? Oh, it goes up here? Yeah. So you don't wing it. Well, I'm just saying.
And my next thing is like, has anybody ever gotten a good tattoo at 18 that they, years later?
That's a good card, right? She's got to keep this one.
Greninja.
Well, what's funny too is, I mean, she's 18. She can do what she wants, right? We can only advise her now. That's how it is. But she got like a heart with an A on it for her name, right? And it's funny. She got it like, I don't know, like right around here. Which to me, I'm just like, you're eating up a lot of real estate because a lot of badass tattoos can go on your forearm.
I guess that's where you do the sleeves. You really get into it.
Yeah. And it's funny because I guess she got the tattoo and she got it facing her. And the artist was like, this is upside down, right? Because he didn't want her to complain. And she's like, yeah, I want it facing me. And he's like, okay, just letting you know, most people have it as a
show off.
You know what I mean? To present to people. And she's like, nope, I want it this way.
Just make sure you talk her out of her hands if she tries to get the hands done too early.
Too early.
Yeah, the hands you do the hands once you're like locked into a job, and they call them job killers.
Yeah. Well, what's so hilarious though is she made a joke a while ago.
Perrin full art.
That's not the cool one though, right?
Yeah, we got cooler ones to get.
She made a joke a while ago that she was going to get a Hatchet Man tattoo for me, because on stream, Wifey and I will talk. If I'm like, if you're a female and you have a Hatchet Man tattoo, we are friends by default. Okay. And so she said she wanted to get one because I'm not friends with any girls who actually have Hatchet Man tattoos anymore. And then Wifey the other day was like, she's going to get a Hatchet Man tattoo. And I'm like, seriously? She's like, she doesn't even know what it means. It's just ICP. And so I guess she might surprise me with a Hatchet Man. And I'm like, girl, you don't even listen to ICP. But that's awesome, dude.
I'm excited for this new arc here. She's going to have ink all over the place. I mean,
if she gets a Hatchet Man tattoo, like, I should try to stop her and be like, don't do that. But on the other hand, I'm like, that's my girl.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
No, a lot of my friends have tattoos. I got a tattoo way back when, somewhere on my body. That's the secret. But
you have your left arm entirely sleeved. Can never go wrong with ink. The problem I've had is I would change. Like, I always worry about changing my mind.
That's where I get hung up. I'm like, will I? I had the option to get a giant Mimikyu on my leg by the same artist that did all of Andrew's stuff. So
Andrew's are good.
Andrew's tattoos are really good. And then this artist has all these awards. They're booked up for months. The guy could have, squeezed me in for something. And I'm like, will I want a giant Mimikyu in 20 years? And I couldn't get past that. And I was like...
Well, like, a lot of the tattoos I wanted to get, I don't mean, like, planned on getting, but I was like, I should get that. They've all fallen to the wayside. There's, like, a couple that I'm like, oh, I should have got that. But then I realized, well, if I would have gotten all of them that I wanted, only, like, 2 of them, I would have been like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so you'd be like, why did I do this again? And you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah. So... That's why I don't get them. I don't knock anyone who has them. I know that I change my mind way too often. Can't go wrong with an animal. I wanted to get Usagi Jumbo right here. And I wanted that since like high school. And even to this day, now that I look at it in my 60s, I'm like, nope, that'd still be badass. Like, should have did that when I turned 18. But
it's never too late. I'll get someone to stop by. Be like, all right, let's do your bucket list ink here.
Yeah, no, can you imagine, like, at my age, it's just, like, time to put Usagi on there, because now nobody knows who that is.
I got you, Kim. Kim, we'll go through at the end, and I'll,
What about an Iron Throne? Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Face tattoo of Gary. Awesome.
Yeah, Andrew's entire back, he has a giant Gyarados, and it goes all the way down to his crack and everything. That's
one of these days. I'm so surprised Pokemon's not gonna be like, Andrew, you owe us money for this.
There, I said we have a better one to come along.
There you go.
There we go.
We haven't seen that one yet, have we?
No, we have not. As far as I'm like, it had to be in the Kim boxes. Get a good sparkle on it
Heck
there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hi, Mimsy. Why is Wifey vacuuming? It's 1:15 in the morning.
Gotta admire it though.
She is something else. I love her. Yeah, we'll look at everything
And a secret
when we
box.
open
That was
this
a
all.
really good pack.
Kim. Still mad at you, Kim, for buying this much from us, you know? Talk about random stuff. What else do you want to talk about? I don't know. I can't really talk much about tattoos because I has none.
Yeah, we're not the most informed here. You know,
No,
we're not the
definitely not.
authority. Yeah.
My kid and my wife have an infinite percentage more tattoos than I do because I have 0.
Really?
Yeah, that's an infinite percentage, isn't it? I don't know how percentages work. Need me to text her and ask why she... No, she's... No, she's cleaning. Just let her do her thing.
No, we'll let that be. That's nice.
Yeah. I'm a tattoo artist. I mean, we're all tattoo artists. Depends how good we are. Let me tattoo you too. Sounds legit. I believe someone on the internet. Let's go.
Make sure she doesn't find out that she can buy her own makeshift tattoo gun and do really horrible art to herself.
I know. I did.
There's many slippery slopes of regret.
We did make her do a little bit of due diligence, as in, like, we looked up all the tattoo places, and she, thankfully, oh my God, even at 18, she's smart enough to know that if there's a tattoo displayed on their wall, that is the pinnacle of their achievement. You only display, you know what I mean? So she knows that if she looks at a tattoo to find the crappiest looking one and go, most of your work is crappier than that. Because, you know, you only present the best of your work. So thankfully she was on the lookout for that. And I'm like, all right, good.
She's got to get into the culture and then figure out who the good artists are. And then she's going to find out what it costs to get good ink. And then that's...
Oh, that little A she had on it was took like a minute and a half. And it was only $60.
I was going to say like $50, $60.
I'm surprised because usually it's like 60 or more just to get in the door.
Yep. Well, something so simple like that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, look at stuff like what Andrew does, and it is very elaborate. Worth every penny, though, because it looks good.
Yeah, if you're going to get something for the rest of your life.
Do not skimp out on it.
No. God, no. Like, no. But, yeah, I don't know. Well, I've went this long in my life without getting one. I will never get one. That's that's about it. I mean, I could just probably go and get a single dot just so I can be like, yeah, all three of us are tatted. You know?
Get the at-home kit. Well, if she does get the at-home kit.
There you go.
Shouldn't, but you'd be like, all right, everyone can put a dot on me.
Now,
I might be like, yo, what do I got to do to put a dot on you? And then
everyone can just dot me. That would be actually awesome. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo because also I am original now by not having one.
Yep.
Isn't that kind of weird? Yeah. But I do kind of like the idea of like, oh, you came into my house. What's up? Please grab the tattoo gun.
Do you mind getting the tattoo gun?
You get to put a little dot on me.
This is how we do greetings here.
Yeah, everyone gets to sign me with a dot. It'd be great if I ever got like an IRS edit and they have to or audit and they come over and I'm like, sorry, rule, grab the tattoo machine. Yeah. Okay, that I might actually do.
They have to do a single initial, so you can be like, oh, that's so and so, and
that would be amazing. Yeah, try to have everyone as they go slowly connect the dots into a picture, but not tell them what picture people are aiming for. Just be like, you got to align a dot with another dot, so eventually you make a picture.
This is group effort.
Yeah, I don't know where. I'm just gonna put this up here.
Before you know it, you're gonna have something very phallic on you. You know.
I mean, it wouldn't take long to take shape, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I'd be like, it's just just kind of going into that already, and I'd be like, well, I'll just put my dot here.
All right, so what else are we going to talk about?
Let's see. Yeah, so we did... we'll stay away from taxes. That's a bad one.
Tax... No, just kidding. I mentioned the IRS already, but...
Yeah, they're always out there. They're always on the mind.
They are. I still think ChatGPT... I understand why, especially if you don't use it for code. I get why people look at it and they're like, what's the big deal? But it's like, dude, you can automate it into every... Let's put it this way. So, I'm not going to say her name, but the Amazon A person...
Oh, yeah, so you can't say it too loud in this house.
Yeah, don't say it.
House be too smart for that.
You know that ChatGPT can replace that completely.
You were telling me about it. You can integrate it in with your...
Yeah, you integrate it in. It replaces that
home assistant
dumb A word who is terrible with an actual AI that is amazing. So it's crazy, dude. But it has real-time translation now. And like also, no joke, you can put it on your phone. I'm not even kidding. That they were demonstrating that you can close your eyes and just hold out your phone. It explains everything around you and can help you navigate.
That's pretty cool.
It's insane. So it's getting to the point where I think people will start to see the coolness of it.
I mean, I was even mind blown when in Japan, the simplest thing of just Google Translate, you just take a picture of something or hover your phone over it and it translates everything for you.
Yeah, now ChatGPT will just read it out loud for you or in real time.
Yeah.
Just translate. It's crazy. Instead of solving world hunger, how do we increase it? AI will figure that out by just starving all of us.
Don't worry. Our love of trash is getting us there, you know.
Me send you a text. Do I have my phone?
Whatever this climate change is.
Wait. Cody, wait. You don't even have my number, do you?
I was going to say,
wait, did you text me?
Cody has not followed long enough for that award redemption.
Yeah,
channel point redemption.
That would be awesome. Derium's phone number. And like not even screw around, just
actually have
phone
it. Yeah.
Number. Yep, there you go.
We'll start out with your business phone, just so you know we make sure that we're
trust.
using it responsibly, and then.
Well, Aaron, I think give your business number. Probably, yeah.
I love this card. It's so derpy.
Is it
You're the derpy guy.
All right, here. If you can figure out the area code, 217-7778. That's the business cell phone. Thing has never had a battery charge because
that's a
cool.
secret art rare. We have not gotten that one either.
I don't use it since we closed the store down, so it just sits there dead.
Well, this is going out to YouTube, and there are some determined people. So
I don't care. You can call it. You can text it. I'll never see it. Remember when Aaron gave out his phone number in a card shop life? Just winged it.
Really?
And then people started texting him and calling him. And he wouldn't talk to people on the phone, really, but he would just sit there and text back. So at work, like, he'd be getting texts, and he would just be talking. He didn't care. It was so awesome. Aaron was that kind of guy. He was so cool. So
that's the one thing I couldn't imagine back in the day having an actual store because such huge popularity, and then they could call the store phone, and they could.
Yeah,
I imagine that there are things that popped up from that was like, oh no.
It was primarily all positive. The biggest thing is people would call about coming up, and we're like, please don't. Not because we don't want to meet you. Understand, we'd run a hole in the wall. This isn't a real store. This is a store where a bunch of us get work done. So don't expect anything amazing. That was
like
the thing.
People are like, oh, you should open the store again. And I'm like, it would just be a hole-in-the-wall trap store that happens to,
I didn't open the store with the intent of it being a retail store. I did it with the intent of a place to play tournaments.
So you just wanted somewhere to play Warhammer. Bringing it all back to Warhammer.
Yeah, I just wanted a place to play. So that's what it was, and we had no ambition. Because at least where we were at the time, there was Carl Empire right next door. And it's like, anyone who's going to do retail properly, it's Carl. Right.
That's in this area, like, if you want the full retail experience, someone's already doing that. I'm not trying to recreate that.
Free Pokemon inside. That should have been our sign.
Korean bulk. Ooh, you get a handful of Korean bulk just for showing up.
Yeah. So we did have to warn people. People would still come up a lot for like just our pre-releases, special events, whatever. It was cool. We didn't have anything like.
Ooh, there's a secret art rare.
Negative.
Teal Mask, Ogre Pawn. All right. Ooh. So I guess this is 7 boxes. So not a true case, but we're
free Pokemon. It's free Pokemon, but a Derium and a onesie.
Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah. I need you gave me sleeves, but I didn't run out, did I?
Yeah, you might have. Let me get you. I got you.
There is a million hits in this set. It's like 15 per box or something insane.
All right, sleeve restock.
Cool, thank you, sir.
And some top loaders.
Oh my god. Yeah, I miss the store. Not owning the store, just the people that would always hang out and how fun it was. However, I know that was 2010. Those days aren't coming back.
No, not really. We could do the store again, and we'd be like, all right, here's the card shop life. Here are the finances. People are like, why are you doing this? And be like, I don't know.
Exactly. Like, why do we care?
Like, all right, we got our 12 boxes of One Piece that we're going to sell for double MSRP, and that's going to pay for the rent this month. All right, very good. All right, now we got to figure out how to pay for rent for the next month.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What product will do it?
Yeah, it would not be the same at all. And I've told people, too, because, like, Alex Wesso, he keeps telling me, it's like, open a store. And I'm like, dude, if you get a group of people together, I will, by all means, help you get it up and running, everything, as long as I can just hang out there and play games.
Yep, yeah.
Like, I will help you. I will just not grind 80 hours a week again. But I'll be there playing games all day long, though. So if you got any questions, just yell. I'll be on the other side of the counter. Handful of LGSs around me have been getting robbed. Dude, that has been happening a lot. We never had that, thankfully.
Because when you look at this stuff, it's not traceable. Like,
no one tried to break in. I mean, we had people steal from us, but I mean, that's, of course, that happens. It's
happens,
retail, right?
yeah.
But no one broke in to try to steal from us. Then again, when you look through the window, you're like, I just see 4 boxes on the shelf. There's why?
Someone that does a lot of bulk had their store broken into, their bulk part of their store, and they just took bulk, and I don't think that they realized they didn't get away with anything.
That's so great. They probably thought it was like, oh, God, 5 rows of just expensive cards or something.
Yeah. Is that the business phone? And is that someone that...
No.
Okay,
no.
I was like,
No,
man, that was quick.
It's Wifey. You have to go 30 minutes to get a card shop near you. Man, I want another one, but not...
If you go 30 minutes here, you can probably hit 5 to 10.
You can hit a lot, yeah.
30 minutes? Yeah, you can probably hit 10. This area is very... well, Ohio is the great land of card stores. For better or worse. They keep opening them, and I'm like, why?
I know, there's a lot. I would love to, but not in the traditional way. Like, nothing like, what Full Grip does. I'm not going to go crazy like that.
No, they can have...
Right?
They got that on lock. That's... Yep, they want to do that.
Yeah, I would... I don't know... I don't know what I would... It would just be nice, all right? It would just be nice to have a place like that again. However, commercial is still just way too expensive. Just way too expensive. It's cheaper, literally, to buy a house than it is to rent
and convert
a
that
small
into,
thing.
you know, trap house, little trap house,
Literally, yeah. It's so stupid. Do we get the cards we're missing? What do we miss? Like, we need an Eevee of some sort?
So we have not opened an Eevee illustration rare. We've opened, like, all the other ones.
Are you sure it exists?
I guess that's a good question. I'm not sure. I am, like, pretty sure that it exists, but from our sample size, not yet. We got the pairing. We got the lady there. You got a nice one buried over there.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just cracking packs, man.
We have not gotten Lana.
Full price games.
And I have not been keeping track of which ogres we have gotten, but I assume almost all of them. There are 4. It is many to keep track of.
It is hard to do stuff, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a big set, and 4 of the cards look somewhat similar. And that's all I'll say on that.
It is like averaging 15 hits a box, which is wild.
It's been really good with that, yeah.
Absolutely wild. I do gotta remember to take his SD card so I can
start uploading.
Get that
be
video
the
down.
first.
I don't care about being first.
Where's that mentality? That mentality, you had that mentality in 2017.
That mentality died 6 years ago.
Yeah. Sure did.
No.
Along with the ad revenue.
Yeah. Well, coincidentally, it died about in the same time of the ad revenue going down.
Eevee is 100% the Magikarp of this set. I don't know. I think the Eevee could be $100, especially if it is actually rare like this.
Does it exist?
Or are we about to open up a case that's like, well, here's 3 of them. We thought you were on a drought.
I mean, does it? Can it? Like,
see how many Tatsuguris we opened?
A lot. I feel like there was a stack of cases over here. I feel like you opened a lot of packs.
Yes, yep. It's been a kind of a marathon.
Steamed hams.
People come in, they're like, how long is the queue? And I'm like, I'm moving. Hour, 2 hours.
That's not it. Still cool, but...
All right, someone's seen it pulled on 2 different streams. It's real.
Was it the Japanese one?
I trust chats. I'm
not top-loading anything, so...
We get to it at the end.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Don't yell at me too much. Oh, no. I don't know if it exists. I just think you're all just screwing with us. Pixar didn't happen.
Ooh, Sunflora.
And were any random sports card buys? No, like I said, I was looking at dumb things like Joe DiMaggio's, which is just way out of my price range. Like, way out of my price range. But, yeah, I do a lot of window shopping lately, actually, Cody. I don't know what I want to buy next. There's some things like Wayne Gretzky's not a rookie. No, I'm not that insane. That I kind of want to pick up. There's some like random things I should probably look at. Said you're paying me $800 tonight since you trust chat and it's totally legit. Yep. Can you pay out Mimsy?
Sounds good.
All right, cash them out.
Yep. You
Pay
get
him.
yen. I will send you the equivalent
Pay
in
that
yen.
man his money. Ugh, there's a
Get
pack
yourself
over here.
$5 in Japan, which goes very far, to be honest. So
Easy mod pay. You're the only one that's figured out how to get paid as a mod. Congrats. Normally, the mods pay me.
usually, yeah, see the other way around. You know, a little monthly mod dues. Oh, all right, just a regular full art Lana's Aid. I got way too excited for that. All right,
It's
in a
not
pile.
an Eevee. It's not an Eevee. I
Not
don't
an
care at
Eevee.
this point.
That's literally Kim's chase. Like this is the goal of
Well, no,
this opening.
don't feel bad. Kim knows. She knows we will never open her what she wants. She knew what this was.
I've been trying to rewrite that script. I've been trying to help her out.
That is so cool.
Oh,
Trying,
Mimsy.
but hey, Mimsy, there you go.
Let's
Mod
go.
dudes, thank you for shoving 5 innocent victims into
95
the
shoved
garbage
H4
fire.
RDBASE into the
Appreciate you, buddy.
dumpster. Mimsy 95
Cut the mod
gifted a
dues.
tier
All right,
1
you're on my
sub
good
to
side again.
H4 RDBASE.
It's like a buyback program. Yep. It's pretty well put, Mimsy. I like it. Thank you.
Mimsy 95 shoved
You see that
Nachoman
GameStop is selling
0328
PSA
into the
cards now. They buy and
dumpster.
sell
Mimsy
PSA cards.
95
Wait, what?
gifted a
Yeah,
tier
it's their
1
new
sub
thing.
to Nachoman 0328.
So up to $500 retail value, I think. I don't know where their cutoff is. They're starting to roll it out in a few states.
Mimsy
It looks like it's going to
95
be
shoved Detective
interesting.
PKCHU into
Only
the
buy
dumpster.
9s and
Mimsy
10s.
95
I mean, they got to pivot,
gifted a tier
right?
1 sub
And
to
I
Detective
guess,
Pikachu.
they put out a whole thing of like, this is how you tell a fake graded card. I'm like, there are going to be some horrendous mistakes that
Mimsy
happen
98 shoved Dragonite
along the way in that
9876
program,
into the
and I'm just kind of
dumpster.
waiting to
Mimsy
see. I'm on the
95
sidelines,
gifted
and
a
I'm
tier
like,
1
all
sub to
right, what
Dragonite
is GameStop going to do
9876.
outside of paying people pretty low? Hey, it's the first enhanced hammer I've seen.
Why doesn't... Yeah, I love Enhanced Hammer too. Why doesn't
Mimsy 95
GameStop
shoved
just...
Squeeze Me 666
become a
into the
full-fledged
dumpster.
game?
Mimsy 95
International
gifted a
game
tier
chain.
1 sub
They
to
have
Squeeze
started
ME
to roll out that in certain
666.
markets where they've added a play space.
No, but just lean into it. Go ham.
Go, yeah.
Just have everything. Just go your GameStop. You know what I mean? Like keep what
your
you're
purchasing
doing now.
power too. You can be like, hey, Lorcana, like I want this or One
Yeah,
Piece.
we're
Be like,
GameStop. Let's go. Be like, yeah, invest in us. Roaring Kitty will send out a tweet. Don't worry.
yeah,
Like
you know. Also, it would be definitely interesting too because they're not going to charge market price on things. So when something good comes out, there'll be probably a line of people at GameStop. And they're like, all right, I'm here.
yeah, I just don't know. Like lean into your name. Your name is GameStop. Like I understand you're talking about video games, but that died
It's not great
along.
now.
Yeah, Steam is kind of destroying
Go
you.
buy the game digitally. Download it. I can go buy any game I want right now. You know what I mean? Like,
However, if GameStop actually did try to do that pivot, I would probably actually buy their stock as a legitimate investment. Like a legit
if they pulled it
investment.
off. But the other thing is, it's so hard to run a game store and train employees. Like, especially
It
when
is.
cards are subjective. Like, if you bring in a card, how are you going to teach somebody that's like brand new? They're like, all right, we have to grade the cards. All right, we're going to identifying a light play, mod play card.
Correct, but it's like they at least have all of the infrastructure in place of having like all of the chains, understanding like the managerial system. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they've got so much of the hard groundwork.
They got the supply
Done.
chain ready to pump product into it.
Correct, so it's like I could see them making that pivot. Now I understand that they're pivoting into a nicher audience, right?
But I would argue slightly better than what they're currently doing.
Absolutely
Yeah.
better than what they're currently doing. Because whoever needs to be like, oh, I need to go buy my my brand new video
Ooh.
game. Plus, the margins on video games is like $2.
Literally a loss leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no.
I mean, I feel bad for them in the sense of like their whole thing was buying and selling games, and then everything's digital now. So
Which used games was a gold mine in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, it was. Oh, for
buy
sure.
the new Call of Duty for $60 and then sell it back for $25 the next day. Like, and
Yeah.
not many people did it, but a non-zero amount.
Correct. I mean, their business, like their core business, was sound for a very long time.
All right, last pack magic, an Eevee to go.
Last thing I bought at GameStop was Funko Pops. Yeah, how are they still a thing? They're cool.
Hey,
but I'm just
Dragapult
saying.
is a good one. All right, the hunt continues.
That is wild, dude.
Yeah, I'll have to show you some of that. And then, of course, like they're going to get some of the stuff they're offering aggressive on, but they're going to get railed for that because they're always known for not being a high-paying spot. That's not ever what they're known for.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you know what happened with their... Oh, my God, what was it? What, like, online program do they try to roll out? I can't remember now. Whatever. I have no idea. They're trying to find their way.
They'll figure it out or not,
Or not, yeah. I don't, yeah. I mean.
Oh, another one of these. All right.
Wait, can you set me to the side? I went for one more case. Are you kidding me? Is that serious?
Well, that really defeats what I was going to ask you to do next.
Me?
Yeah, I was going to be like, yo, you're really in the mood right now, right? I was like, I got another case order coming up. Let's smack it. And
Oh, my God, she got another
That's
case.
a harder sell now for me.
Well, YouTube, we'll be back with another case for Kim. So, oh, my God, Kim.
His
Part 2 of the
release
video coming
day.
soon. Stay tuned, YouTube.
Another Twilight Masquerade opening up. Chasing the Eevee here.
I can't. Kim, listen. I love you to death. I am just. This is how I show my concern for people. Kim, 1,000 pack opening. Yep, part 1, part 2. Love you too. I legit do love you, Kim, and that's why I give you so much crap. It's because I. All right, YouTube. We'll see you for part 2 later. I love how I always like shit talk.
These are the main cards.
YouTubers who do part 1, part 2. We're like part 2 coming soon.
Yeah, this is us. Yeah.
Okay, YouTube. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself by defeat. We forgot to show you what was in it.
All right, a guy, a fella.
I'm so good at what I do. Kim, you got me all sorts of messed up.
Well, there appears to be a lot of duplication between the illustration rares. So I mean, there's got to be an Eevee case out there, right?
Oh yeah, the last part should be a full recap. Yeah, get them good. Just cast that line and hook.
Yeah. Oh, look, 2 parents. All right, and then a bunch of ace specs. Whee! Look at them all. 3 unfair stamps.
This is
4 unfair
This
stamps.
was 7 boxes, right?
This was 7 boxes, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All right, I'll count up the lessers.
I think that was 53.
Plus 43. Oh, 43 or 48. Oh.
It's 53 or 54, man. I don't know. We'll go with 53. I don't care.
All right, plus 43.
53 and 43.
And people care about Dragapult, so we're just going to see how many Dragapults. It's the only one they care about. All right, Dragapult.
13.7. Just say we 13.75. Let's go with hits per box. It's actually lower than I thought it was going to be.
We had some weak ones along the way.
Still really good.
It's really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we were averaging 15 a box there for a little bit. I mean,
That's pretty good. All right, I got to get a...
The Eevee doesn't exist, does it?
We're going to get like 3 in the next video. Stay tuned for part 2.
Oh my god.
The Kimmening.
Okay. Do you have extra like Pokemon bulk sitting around that you want to get rid of? I'll pay you for it. I'll either give you cash straight to your PayPal or store credit for our website. Good for anything on our website. That's all I got to say.